Let's get it, MP.
Might take home one of the ticket trips with you.
MP, you win the Player of the Month so much they should name it after you.
Don't miss out on our next big giveaway at the home game. The first 20,000 lucky fans to arrive will be the Lakers water ball. And fans, please be sure to attend tote bag day. Attendees will receive a complimentary Lakers tote bag. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What, by the way, the past year, that with pictures of the Laker girls. Folks, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a free fast drop bobblehead. The National Basketball Association and the Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as hiding, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection. Tote bag day. Attendees will receive a complimentary Lakers tote bag.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for LeBron James.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with Young. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, the guard spot's filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Second chance shot, and the rejection by MP. Lays it up and off the glass.
Well, that was quality defense, but Wiggins showing off tremendous athleticism, able to overcome that defense.
Here's Reeves. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. From deep, LeBron buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Young's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. James, the bounce pass. Trains it from 9 feet away. James has got his second bucket tonight.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
And the shot goes in. Young's got 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Reddish kicks to James. And here's Reeves outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Grizzlies was terrific. He picked up 67 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Hield comes in for Wiggins. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. They kick out to Hield. Lets it go from deep. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
Russell against Young. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Warriors leading by 6. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Reddish. And here's the fast break. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now, here is Russell. 11 feet away. And he reels that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The 3 from MP. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Reddish comes in for Lewis. Austin Reeves is checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Russell in for Gabe Vincent. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Hield is out there with Young. And it's Moody in at the small forward. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "They're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. And the Lakers with possession here. Following the three-pointer by MP. Reeves the pass to Russell. Reeves with the screen for Russell. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. And they get it. Reeves can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Philadelphia, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
You know, we've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
Lakers trail by 3. From past the arc, it's hauled in by MP.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
A 3. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Russell. He hits it from 9. Russell's got 15.
Guys absolutely feeling it. When Russell heats up, showtime.
Young taking his time here. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
And that concludes the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Golden State Warriors. This one looking like it could come right down to the wire, which I believe is a horse racing term. Big fella, you ever been on a horse? So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Warriors. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
The guard spot's filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
MP going in strong. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Russell a screen on Green. No one near James as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land. James has got 13.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Yep, it counts.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Russell sets a screen for Reeves. Trying to get open is Davis. And the rejection by MP. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
Jonathan Kuminga.
LeBron against Kuminga. 4 on the clock. Fades and shoots. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Wiggins kicks to Young. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way. And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Young outside. And good! He hits it again.
And you had a feeling he might do it tonight. 40-point mark has been reached.
The most 40-point games in a single season. An incredibly historic year from him.
And to have this many 40-point games, MP has shown he's one of the best to ever do it by passing Wilt's record here tonight.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Russell against MP. Russell with it. 15 points in the game. Offline with his 3. Young against Russell. MP converting the tough bucket.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Reddish kicks to Russell. Back to Reddish. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 13-5 run here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50.
Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Of all the great ball handlers, Clark, in the NBA, Russell's got to be right there at the top of the list.
And the thing that impresses me, Kevin, is how smooth he makes it look and how effortless it appears. Even at full speed, he can make moves that most guys can't even imagine.
1:05 left to play in the third. James outside. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Outside, Russell lets it go with a 3. The shot comes out. Warriors leading by 15. MP fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Russell. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
MP outside. Three-pointer. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. And it's Hield in at the 3 slot. Back to Lewis. James looking around. No look there. Missed number 4 in 12 tries.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Lakers working the ball around now. And the rejection by MP. Unloads. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. James, the pass to Lewis. A three-pointer, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Pirtle. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Back to Lewis. Here's Vincent. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by MP. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players, so I think it's a good thing overall.
Shoots the 3. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Young against James. And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
The Lakers making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Moody comes in for Hield, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry. Here's Russell. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Young. The rebound by James. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. There's Russell with the 3. The rebound by Young. Young's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Going inside, and Young with the stuff.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. From deep, James. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
A nice shot by Young.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together, win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Melton. From deep. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Vanderbilt, a screen on Young. Russell, no luck.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up.